Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the AMX 1357 Grand Final. It's a Tier 7 French premium light tank. It's located on the east spawn of Berlin, and it's under the command of GenFUBAR of 1AR. Game on! Armed with a 57mm gun, this tank never actually existed because the French never built it with this particular gun, but it is a 6-pounder gun basically, and he's got 8 shots in a magazine ready to unload with 1 second between each shot. So it's got the speed of an AMX 13, which is maximum speed 61 kilometers an hour, but it's got firepower of, well, most light tanks, top light tanks, who can assassinate the enemy. Now he is a light tank, so he's going out spotting to start with, and he spotted some straight away. Okay, those enemy are going to know that they've been seen. That's probably going to change the way they behave. The Type 62's gone down into the ditch. The other tanks, well, they haven't advanced. They've decided to stop where they are for the moment. They're probably trying to look for the light tank that's spotting them, and it's maybe the reason why GenFUBAR's decided not to get into the bush, because if he does get into the bush, they might fire at the bush, and he doesn't know if they've are going to blind fire him. We can see the Super Hellcat moving up behind. Oh, now I see what he was trying to do there. Is trying to reverse into the bush so that he can quickly hit the W key if he wants to escape and get maximum acceleration. You can see one of the flak towers around Berlin. The Germans built that towards the end of the war, where they were getting frequently attacked. Oh, he's going to unload into this Cromwell. Well, the Cromwell managed to escape, and he fires one 75mm round back, but it misses. And is he popping the reload? He's still got 4 shells available. The trouble is, the enemy now knows whereabouts he is, and if he does try to go into the bush, they will fire. The enemy Cromwell did get wiped out, but we lost a couple of our tanks as well, including our VK3002M. We're 2 down on the enemy. Now, I should say, GenFUBAR hasn't really had this tank that long, so he really hasn't got used to it completely. Oh, he's popping the reload. Okay. I know that Steve Walst of Honest Gaming, he calls this the nom-nom machine because, of course, it noms the enemy to death. Oh, mama. Well, he's going to have to wait for an auto flip, and unfortunately, there's a Cromwell sitting over there. And he hasn't worked out that we're upside down yet, but amazing that you get an enemy who's completely blind to the fact that he is in fact looking at an enemy tank which is totally disabled. Well, the Cromwell's now found out the hard way, because that's a T-43 attacking him, and we're unloading our mag into him to make sure we don't get the kill. We did pick up a huge amount of hit points off that Cromwell B, and the T-43 is moving on. It's a tier 7 game with tier 6 tanks in it. We're top tier, unfortunately. Well, we've got that CS-44. Okay, we're loaded. And he's going for the engine bay. Good. The guy's looking at us. He ducks behind cover before the CS-44 can do anything about it. And whilst he's looking at us, of course, our teammates are putting shells into him. He's popped out. There he is. He's probably going to have to back off, so we'll get some more rounds into him. And he did get the kill shot on this time. Okay, that VK3002M is a one-shot, so if we run down there, once we've loaded, but there's a Hellcat near him. Super Hellcat at that. That's the tier 7 version with the 90mm gun for standard. He can certainly harass that Super Hellcat. if he wanted to. The alpha on these shells, by the way, is 90, and they've got 143 millimeters of penetration per shell. And with the premium rounds, it goes up to 195. Panther's still sitting here holding these two, so we're going to go all in. And now the Super Hellcat is a one-shot. Or there we go, he's gone. We didn't get the kill, but the VK does go down. In fact, we didn't get the kill on either of those, but we did take a hit from the Type 62, and it was a big hit at that. That's unfortunate, but we popped the reload, and now we've got a full mag. The standard reload is 15.66 seconds, and I think his reload is slightly less than that, about 14 seconds odd. The 62 is looking... Oh, he's actually sitting around the corner, so we can now drive straight up to him. We're one up on the enemy at the moment. We can highlight this guy, and, well, he's kind of trapped because he has to react to us, and that means that our teammates... Oh, and in fact, he's pulled back because he knew he was in danger. Our teammates are coming, should be coming behind us now. Now, the question is, has he set up an ambush? More than likely he has. In which case, we might be better off to go into the dugout, the trench, and use that instead. In fact, I think that's what he wants to do. Quickly duck in there, and then we can outflank the guy. Nice. Okay. Creep up on him now. Even if he's sitting in ambush, he's not going to see us coming until it's too late, because we'll pop up all of a sudden and he'll be toast. Our guys are moving up. The Jagdpanther can't see him. There's the Type 62. There's a Challenger. Okay, so enemy tanks in sight. Challenger goes down to a shot from the Jagdpanther. We didn't get any spotting for that, though. The Type 62 just managed to kill our Leo, though. But he's within nomming range. We could drive up to him, put 8 shells into him, and he would expire. We're one down on the enemy, and the Jagdpanther's going for it. So we might as well go in from a different direction. And that will actually distract the guy. Yep, he just got hit by a massive shell from the Jagdpanther. And somebody is capping. Oh, the Type 62 went down to a shot from the Jagdpanther. But somebody is in our cap at the other end of the map. And the Crusader's trying to run away. The T-43 is going after him. Whoa, careful. Literally took off there. Now he's trying to be cautious actually, because again the Crusader could try and ambush. There's only 5 left on the enemy team now. We're 5 on our team. Crusader's running for his life. He's got the stock gun. That's the 4.5 inch howitzer. No, he's not going to get a shot at that range. Okay, as far as we can tell, there are enemy tanks nearby. We'd be better off going to the cap and getting a reset, because we're probably going to pick up a defender medal if we do. I wouldn't keep going in this direction because there's enemy tanks. Yep. Oh, there's the Crusader. No, you're not going to get shot there either. There's an SU-152 up ahead somewhere. He was seen. And now we definitely need to get to the cap because they're close to capping out. So we've left it kind of late. Oh, there was a reset there. Okay, so we've got a shot on the Crusader just... Or we did see it for a brief moment. We're going to have to move forward. Oh, and another enemy's just popped up. Oh, it's the Crusader. It's again. Okay, so he's just popped up. There's an M4A3E8. I think we should push on that guy. Hello. Yeah, nice kill there. So that's 2 kills now for GenFUBAR. But I think we should push forward because there's only 3 left on the enemy team. All they've got left is an M2Y, a Crusader SP and an FP304. We can only see the Crusader at the moment. We've got shots on him at distance. Letting it settle. That's it. No, didn't get it with that one. We're aiming for the gun, which is very difficult to hit. The FV304's turned up, so we can get shots into him for sure. No, we can't. He's died. And that leaves just one enemy left, the M2Y. And he's down at the other end of the map. There's 3 left on our team. We've cleared the cap area. We didn't get the defender medal. Somebody else did. Oh, careful. Yeah, I think he's looking around at the enemy. And there's the M2Y. He's a one-shot for us. But the T-43 makes short work of him. And that is the end of the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was a third-class tanker for GenFUBAR in the AMX 1357 Grand Final. He also got a sharpshooter for getting 10 or more consecutive shots on the enemy, as well as a master gunner for getting 5 armor-penetrating shots in a row. He also picked up a fire for effect out of that one as well, but no other medals, I'm afraid. But his win rate's getting better. He's got 5,414 now, and that's Super Unicum Standard. We look at the team score, we can see he actually didn't get the highest damage. The highest damage actually went to the M21, the enemy team, with 2,429, but it wasn't 20% of the enemy hit pool, and that's why he didn't get the high caliber. Second highest damage was the T-3485M on our team with 2,009. He was the high top of the table. And the third highest, well, that turned out to be GenFUBAR. Yes, he got 1,803, just beating the challenger, who got 1,759 in that game. So at least he's got third place. When it came to kills, we can see top scorers were the Jagdpanther and the M2Y. Both got 4 kills piece, as well as the T-43. 2 kills went to GenFUBAR in joint second place with the challenger, and everybody else got 1 kill or nothing. And when it came to base XP, he's second place because the top scorer was the T-3485M, 1,049, the only player to get over 1,000 base. In second place, GenFUBAR with 929. In third place, it was the Jagdpanther with 857. He fired only 28 rounds in that game, so not a lot of ammunition. You get 56 rounds in total from that machine. 20 direct hits on the enemy, 20 penetrations, 1,803 hit points of damage, all of it at close range. He spotted 3 enemy vehicles. Actually, sorry, he received 2 hits from the enemy, both penetrations, I'm afraid. And he spotted 3 enemy vehicles, damaged 5 of the enemy, killed 2, and did 67 hit points of damage assistance. He was on a free-to-play account, so he actually earned 53,621 credits from that game. And he also picked up 2,446 experience points out of it as well. You can see from the ammunition cost that he was actually using standard ammo. And that I should applaud, because, you know, using standard ammo on a tank which is notoriously low penetration with those 57mm rounds and still getting loads of damage, that's very good indeed. So well done on that, and I'm sure the next replay will have an even more fascinating battle. If you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like, and thank you for watching.